Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator now for 22 years. I live in Maryland Heights, and I love Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick and easy and adorable greeting cards. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please hit subscribe and also the notification bell so you know when I post a video. And I also love it when you comment and let me know where you're from. I love seeing how far my videos have reached. And if you're watching live, please say hello. Or if you're watching on the replay, say hi too. Hi, Jan. Hello, Mary. Hello, hello. I am excited to share with you a whole suite tonight that is from the January through April, sorry, hi Pam, January through April mini catalog, and also one product out of the Celebration catalog. Those catalogs will be coming to your mailbox, I want to say probably in the next week and a half. It starts on January 4th. So Celebration is Stampin' Up's biggest promotion of the year. If you're not familiar with Stampin' Up or Celebration, during Celebration, January and February, if you purchase $50 before shipping and tax or $100 before shipping and tax, you get to pick free items out of this mini catalog. I can't show you the mini catalog, what's inside. I can show you the front of it, and it is filled with all sorts of goodness. I see the letters. Hi, Denise. Hello, hello. So this catalog, if you're, like I said, if you're spending $50 or $100 and there's no limit, you get to pick free products out of this. So this little mini catalog, Celebration catalog, will come with this catalog filled with Stampin' goodness. So watch your mailboxes. If you're brand new, or if you don't have a demonstrator, please comment either in my Facebook group or on the YouTube channel. I watch the comments on both of them. And if you don't receive a catalog or you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to pop those in the mail to you. So hello, Joyce. Hello, hello. Okay, hold on just one second. I am going to try to sync my laptop. I can see I'm already having trouble. Let's see if it comes back. Oh, yay, came back. It's been a few weeks since I've gone live, so I know it's going to be like riding a bicycle. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Kimberly. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Okay, let me sync my laptop. Everybody, say a prayer. Oh, there we are. This is the only part of doing Facebook, not the only part, but doing Facebook Lives, it always seems so clunky to me. I wish it wasn't, but it's the only way I know how to do it without learning a whole bunch of technical stuff. So I think I'm there. Can you all hear me okay? Hi, Jill. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so before I show you this beautiful suite and tell you a little bit more about it, I'm going to share with you some cards that I've either made in my stamp classes at Zion the past couple months, or here on my own. So hold on one second. I'm going to flip my camera around, so just hang tight for a second. It feels good to be back. I hope all of you, are you still working on Christmas cards, or have they already gone out in the mail? Rick and I are still working on ours. Hi, Dawn. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm going to show, these are cards that I've made in the past couple months. I'm going to try to go kind of quickly. This one, I I adore this card, and it was not my own idea. We made it, I think, in November, and we used a stamp that I did not think I needed. It's the background stamp that you see right here called Fragrant Forest, and it's just stamped in Mossy Meadow. And then this beautiful saying is from Night Divine, and that's in the mini catalog. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this card. I need to stamp some more of them. All right, this one is from Sparkling Snowflake and the coordinating punch that goes with it. This was a fun one to make. Little surprise on the inside. This is from the DSP called Walk in the Forest. The only thing we stamped was this Merry Christmas. Oh, I need to put it inside on that so we can get it mailed out. This one we made in December. This is from Sending Cheer, and we used the Decal Circles dies, which are going to be carried over. Love this little gingerbread. I told the stampers at class last month, I'm not crazy about gingerbread, but I sure do think they're adorable, and they look so sweet on Christmas cards. This is another one of my favorites. This is with another big background stamp called Graceful Deer. And we just stamped it with the Stamparatus, and then it's in Smoky Slate, colored it in with a little Real Red blend. This is with the Nesting Essential dies. I love them. And then Let Heaven and Nature Sing. I can't remember the name of the stamp set, but this is with the that little chubby bird that's in, and it's in the annual catalog, and a little bit of Winkostella. This was a quick and easy one. This is with the stamp set Joy to You and that sweet Merry and Bold DSP. And then Wishing You a Very Merry Christmas. This one was fun for me because it was not your typical Christmas colors. So that was fun. Hi, Chris. Oh, Sandy. Thank you, Sandy, for the beautiful cards. I appreciate you. This one is with the Christmas Classic stamp set, and then again with the deckled circles, and then this is the Joy of Christmas DSP. I didn't realize till now this looks so much like it could be like an ornament. I just noticed that. And a little bit of red ribbon. These two are not Christmas cards. This is a fun card. It's a stamp set that I didn't think I needed, but I was asked to make cards like masculine cards or cards for like teenagers. And this is from the stamp set. It's in the annual catalog. It's called You're Supremely Awesome. And we had a fun time stamping him out and fussy cutting him. And he's up on dimensionals. Isn't that a sweet little card? This has also got great words if you need a Valentine card for your honey. There's a cute little stamps, word stamps in there. And then the last one, oh, I love this. This is with the Inked Botanicals DSP, the Fern Embossing Folder. This is from, I think it's Nature's Prince. And then Lost Lagoon ribbon. And yep, this is, oh, I can't think of the name of it. I think we're going to use it tonight. I love this verse. Just saying thank you doesn't seem like enough. Hope you know how much your kindness is appreciated. I am going to use this over and over and over again. I have so many people to thank recently. So I hope you like them. I wanted you to see them because it's been a while since I've been live. Now I'm going to show you, so I'll give you a little backstory. For Stampin' Up, I was chosen to be on a council. Sounds so fancy, doesn't it? It's called the Sales and Promotion Council. And part of my job being on the council is helping demonstrators use products and get them excited about products. And so one of the benefits is that I was able to get a hold of this beautiful suite, which I'm going to show you right now. And my job then was to make projects with it. So the name of the suite, it's called Thoughtful Expressions. And oh, my bird lovers, do you not love this? It's a realistic looking hummingbird. The stamp set has 8 stamps. So the hummingbird this is what I was drawn to first. And then but I love the words. So where in the world would I be without you? Sometimes there are no words, and you're in my thoughts today. Oh, and enjoy your date. So, and then the pretty flowers, I don't know. I'm not sure if these are dogwoods. This is like a little wildflower, but I fell in love with this. It's got coordinating dies, which I'm going to show you. There are 19 dies. Not all of them are in here because we're using some of them tonight. So this is the part that I went crazy over. These dies and these dies. There's 2 that are missing from here. And there's a hummingbird die and also one that cuts out the flower. So there are 19 dies, but 14 of them are standalone, which means they can be used independently without the stamp set. So like this one cuts out that wildflower sprig. This one cuts out the little single dogwood, but these can be used independently along with these. I have fallen in love. You know, if you've watched me for a while, you know I've talked so much about how I love like dies that cut out, I call them label dies. You're going to see me use them tonight, and I hope you are going to fall in love with them as much as I have. So there's the stamp set, Thoughtful Expressions. And here's one of the cards I'm going to make for you tonight. So this is, oh, I forgot the name of it already. 4-panel card. This is a 4-panel card. And it is a quick and easy card. I'm going to walk you through with the measurements. There you can see the hummingbird has a die, and then 2 of those, I don't even know what to call them, fancy. I don't have a name for the shapes, but I've used 2 of the dies here along with the die to cut out the hummingbird. And then you can see I finished it on the inside. So I've used coordinating DSP. Thank you, Joyce. And it was really so easy to color this bird in. I'm not going to color it for you tonight, but I am going to tell you the colors that I used with it. So there's one of my projects. This is the one I'm going to demonstrate for you tonight, but I'm going to show you the other ones. This one is called a split panel, and I've made these before, and they're really easy. Oh, I need to pull up my camera. This is just a funny little, they call it the split panel. There you can see one of those dies being used. Isn't that sweet? And you know, when I think sometimes there are no words, I immediately thought sympathy. So I'm gonna, if you can think of another reason to use sometimes there are no words, thank you. The colors, thank you, Sandy. The colors are, this is Moody Mauve, and then there's Bubble Bath in there. This was just stamped with Moody Mauve, and then I used the Wink of Stella to bleed that color a little bit. This is DSP behind it, and then this is Bubble Bath. There's that little wildflower sprig. And then a part of the suite is these are champagne iridescent dots. They are not sticky on the back, but they glued on really easily with our Tumbo glue. And I want to say 600 of all different shapes and sizes. So I love this, and it is really pretty. It looks so pretty. And if my friend Lynn Zerby was watching tonight, she has always from the get-go been a lover of wild wheat, the color that I have had to learn to love, and the new ink colors. But I wish she was watching tonight. If she isn't, I'm gonna send her a message. So this is wild wheat, and I just could not make myself use it until I was asked to create with the DSP for this project for the Sales and Promotion Council. And you can see, now this is what I think has started to win me over on it. I was looking at it, I don't know what you see, kind of mustardy. I started looking at it more like a gold tone, and then I started falling in love with it a little bit more. So there are those champagne rhinestone, no, what are they called? Champagne iridescent dots. There's, I cut out in white and wild wheat, and then where in the world would I be without you? I kind of wish I would have positioned that over a little bit because it covers that up. There, this is these little flowers, that's part of the dies, and then look at how fun and fancy these little sprigs of leaves are, and then another one of those dies. And girls, if you know me, I am not a dimensional person. Like, I have friends that are demonstrators, and they can pull out a dimensional item like there's no tomorrow. This is just made with, I found a pattern from a very talented demonstrator, and this is just made with one sheet of cardstock, and it's easy. So maybe on another video I'll have to show you. This piece right here is with that heartfelt hexagon. I just cut a little notch out. Doesn't it look fancy? I also thought this would be great, like shower gift or wedding gift. Anyway, so there's the box, the 3D item. And then this one, there's more of that wild wheat and Lost Lagoon, and two more of those dies. And then these are new gems that I'm going to use tonight. And there's Lost Lagoon ribbon, a little stamp right there. It looks very rich, I think, like the DSP. So I've fallen in love, Lynn Zerbe, with wild wheat. And it does look pretty, like with a whole bunch of other, real red, it looks really pretty with, cherry cobbler. So, and then those pretty little gems I'm going to show you. So that's another one. And then this one, I got fancy. That's embossed with silver embossing. Two more of those labels. There's that pretty ribbon that has like some, do you see the silver tone in it? And I just used, oh, I lost a little rhinestone. Should be right there. You know, I always use 3. So this one was easy to make. This is a fancy little birthday card. And then the last one, oh, it's in my box. I'm gonna make you another, this is another easy one. This is called a vertical gate card. And I'm going to make this one for you tonight. So there you see those dies used again, and more of the DSP. And it's quick and easy, because you know, for me, I like quick and easy, but doesn't it look fancy? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Gail. Hello, hello, everyone. I saw Kathy's name go by. Amy, Kathy Jarvis. Thanks for tuning in. I want to show you the DSP. So again, if you're just tuning in, these are products from the next catalog. I got to step out of my comfort zone because using that wild wheat. And then this is really bright for me. Even though I'm a pink girl, that is really bright. But I thought it looked really sweet with the silver embossing and Moody Mauve, which we're going to see. So the name of the DSP, it's a 12 by 12 pack. The name of the DSP is Poetic Expressions. The colors in it are, this is Moody Mauve, and that's a sweet little pattern. It's Mossy Meadow, Lost Lagoon, Boho Blue, Wild Wheat, and Bubble Bath. This one I used. There's that rich one. Kind of reminds me of old-fashioned wallpaper too. This is a sweet one. I think this would be cute, like baby shower, wedding shower. Just a sweet little wildflower. I like blue too, Shirley. This is a fun pattern one. Texture, I guess I should say. And then here's the one that I used on the hummingbird card. It's another texture one. And more wild wheat. And who would have thought? Wild wheat and bubble bath. This is the bright one. and then more like simple, like you could, don't you see, like I can see this on a baby boy, like for a baby boy shower. And then this one I used, I think this is like damask, maybe, D-A-M-A-S-K, I think. And they're more moody mauve and bubble bath. So I hope you like it. I'm going to show you now this card. Let's see. Yeah, this is the first one I'm going to show you tonight. Quick and easy. So there's the card. Hello, Miss Penny. I'm making some, oh, I'll show you, you'll get to see it. I'm making a hummingbird card. I think you're going to like it. All right, the card kit is boho blue. That is 4 1/8. Oh, girls, yeah, pay attention to this. So it's 4 1/8 by 11, and we're going to score it at 2 7/8 and flip it, and then 2 3/4. This is the card base. So you can see there's this kind of, I thought it needed something. So this is a thick basic white 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That goes behind it. And then we've got this piece of Poetic Expression DSP. This is 2 5/8 by 4. A basic white. This is the piece that I stamped the flower on. So this is 3 by 3. It's cut out with one of the dies. This is the inside, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then this is just used for, this is a scrap, but I measured it. It's 1 1/4 by 4. And this is for these pieces right here, these little leaf pieces. And then 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. This is for the white die right here. And then boho blue 4 by 4. And that's for the blue die that's layered behind it. Got them all. All right, take a picture. This is so easy. I know you're going to want to make it. You've got a scoring tool. You can do so many cute, different, like besides basic kind of cards. This is the one that we sell, and I use it all the time. It sits right next to me at my stamping table. So I'm going to pull in my boho blue. Remember, it's 4 1/8 by 11. Okay. We're going to score it at 2 7/8. Oops. And then flip it. And we're going to do 2 3/4. There you go. Stampers, that's how you make this vertical gatefold card. All right, I'm going to set these pieces to the side. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my boho blue. Love this if you're a blue girl. Boho blue ink. And I'm going to bring in, using the same stamps on both cards, so I'm going to rotate it around. Okay, on the 2 7/8 side, this is the top portion. I'm just going to stamp really quickly to make a background. This is what we used to do, girls, back in the day before we had scrapbook paper even. I mean, I think it's, now that one didn't, it's okay because it's going to be covered up. This is what we use for background paper. We just made our own. So that's how fancy it is. That's the top portion of the card. Okay, I'm going to bring in my bone folder. It's just easy to stamp that top portion before you fold it. So I'm gonna go like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Stampin' Seal and I'm gonna put a little extra on because we want it to stay glued onto this base. And center it the best you can. It's just a skinny little border. And then I'm gonna bring in, oh, this is called the vertical gate card, Jill, vertical gate. I like the DSP2, Sandy. All right, here's our 2 5/8 by 4 inch piece of DSP. And I'm going to center it. And then for these two pieces, for the dies, I've already cut those out. So I want to show you the dies. They're wonderful. I had to use one of my clear envelopes. We sell these. I hope you all know that. If you see my cards in the envelopes, these medium clear envelopes, you get like, I think it's 40 of them for like $6 or $7. I have been known to lose little pieces like that during a Facebook Live, so I've just tried to be smart about it. And okay, so here's this one. It's got stitching on it. I hope you can see that. And then here is this one with the white one, with the little white, the white piece is cut out with the smaller one. I guess you call those nesting. I'm gonna set those to the side. All right, I am going to take this piece and just put a little glue on the top of it. And center it in between this side and this side. And then for this piece, I'm going to bring in, let's see, what does mine say? Sometimes there are no words. I'm going to open up the boho blue again. Now, it would be just as easy if you know, sometimes I tell you like to stamp and then cut out. Just to save time, I thought I would do it like this. But normally you'll see me stamping and then cutting out, especially if I'm trying to center something. Ta-da! All right, there we go. This gets glued on. Oh, and you know what? I should have paid more attention, I think. I think I did, girls. So, okay, I should have, boo. Okay, what I want you to do, don't do as I say. You're going to, if you do this card, don't do that either. Pay attention. Do you see how I had the layering lined up? I didn't do that with this. Forgot about that. So it's going to look a little bit different, but not too much. That's okay. That's okay. I also have already cut out, so there's a die for this flower, dogwoods, I think we call them. This is going to be up on dimensionals. Should have put those down already. And then I'm going to glue, this is a little, I'm going to use these a lot, this little piece, leafy piece. I think it goes right here. little bit of glue down. And then I thought originally that I could do 2 of those, but I wanted it to go, do you see how I wanted this to go that direction and then this one to go in this direction. So I did use both of those little dies. And I'm going to put a dot on top of that one. Dimensional. Okay, I'm going to do one more. You know me and dimensionals. It really is easy. Like, this is one that you could make a whole bunch. And then I brought in Wink of Stella. And I just colored it up. Added some sparkle to it, which you wouldn't have to do if you're not into sparkle. Have I ever told you my sweet daughter, she is not into all things glittery like her mama. And then this is a new embellishment. These are called the iridescent foil gems, and I think you can see them sparkling in the camera. We're going to put these on with my Take Your Pick tool. 3. We're using 3. There's just small and large ones. There's no medium size. Kind of like it when there's 3 different sizes. Okay. All we have to do now is we're going to take our inside, which is a little bit different. Like normally when you hear me, or I talk about, usually it's 3 3/4 by 5, or 4 by 5 1/4. So 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And I'm going to bring in, this is, the stamp set is called So Sincere, and it's got some wonderful words, stamps, sentiment stamps on it. This is a stamp set that is in the mini catalog that we're in right now, but it is being carried over. So if you don't have it and you don't worry, you can still get your hands on it. It will be carried over. I think it's going to go into the next annual catalog. But if you love words like me, order it fast. Order it before January 3rd. All right, the one that I'm using, so on the outside I've got Sometimes There Are No Words, and on the inside I'm going to put You're in My Heart and Prayers. Oh, gorgeous words. And then I'm going to take, what's in this other one? The big, I'm going to take the big, or this one, like that we used on the outside, and put it right here on the bottom. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, not that one. So there you go. I think it took longer for me to explain it than it would for you to make it. But yeah, I think this is, I like the dies. I love them. I love them. And I love the flowers. I love the DSP. I love the embellishments. So this one really, you know, you could color if you wanted with blends. You'll see on the next card, I did do some coloring, but quick and easy, beautiful DSP. Set that to the side. Okay, let me clean off my stamps, and I'm going to bring in the next card, which is the hummingbird card. And girls, I mean, you've heard me say this 100 times. The hummingbird it looks like I took forever to color it, and I didn't. I used a couple different colors, and I was so pleased because it, to me, I mean, not that it looks true. I did Google, I think I Googled ruby-throated hummingbirds. I was just tickled at how nicely it came out, so realistic looking. So here's the card again. Oh, thank you, Jill. And I am no artist, but I like to pretend that I am. So for this one, you need a piece of Mossy Meadow. I already did the scoring. So this is Mossy Meadow, one of my favorite greens. It is 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 1 1/4 and 4 1/4, and it's called the 4-panel card. So there's the top part, there's that. And then you need 2 pieces of, this is the same DSP, Poetic Expressions. You need 2 pieces of 1 by 5.5, or if you want to get really fancy, 5 7/16. And girls, that is just, let's see, where is it at here? It is, oh my eyeballs. It's the hair underneath 5.5. You know, here I am, Jan. Here we are. I wish I could get a commission on these. I could not do the kind of crazy numbers that I do without this Victor ruler. And so I put the 5 7/16 down. I like to pay attention, like when you're gluing down, it goes like this. No, it doesn't. It goes like, oh, no. I don't like it when I have to chop off some, like, because it's longer than the card. So you can do 5.5 and trim off a little bit off the top, or use your Victor Easy Read ruler and do it 5 7/16. All right, here we go. The next one is 2 pieces of the Poetic Expression DSP. This is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then you need a piece of, this is for the inside, 2 3/4 by 5.5 or 5 7/16. A piece of basic white, 3.5 by 3.5, and that's to cut your die. This is for your hummingbird, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then a piece of Lost Lagoon, 4 by 4. That's for the other die. And wait, what is that? What is this one? This is the hummingbird. Maybe I did that. I wasn't paying attention. I guess I'm tired. You just need 1 piece of 3.5 by 3.5. All right. Take a picture so you can copy the card. Watch how fast this comes together. The 4-panel card with 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I'm just going to take it and a little fancier, and then I'm going to take my skinny pieces, the 1 inch by 5.5 or 5 7/16, and they get centered in the middle of this panel. And then on this side, just to make it flow. This is also like a card, like, do you have that DSP you've had forever? This uses a lot of DSP, so it's a great way to quit hoarding and make some beautiful cards. Two panels, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now, some people, when they when they make the 4-panel cards, sometimes you'll see stampers, they will glue down this side all the way down flat. On this card, I liked it that it opened up like this, so I did not glue it down. I could have put another piece right here if I really wanted to go crazy. Let's see. The piece that we stamped on, I already did the stamping. You're in my thoughts today. Love that. That's your inside piece, and that's the 2 3/4 by 5 1/2 or 5 7/16. And I colored this in with a light Mossy Meadow blend, a Daffodil Delight dark blend, and then a light Pool Party. I'm gonna center that. Yep. And then I cut out the labels. This time I'm going to pay attention. So there, aren't they fancy? All right. I cut them out with the same dies that we used on the last one. And through the magic of television, I already stamped and colored it in. So this, I'm going to put adhesive on the back. Like this, and then you only want adhesive down that middle section, or you could put adhesive right directly onto this panel, however you prefer. And then, oh, I wanted to show you, so with the hummingbird, let me stamp one for you. I used Memento Black. I didn't say that earlier. And with a larger stamp, I always like to take the ink pad and go directly down on the stamp. It's just a way for you to be able to see the coverage that you get instead of me doing this. That's just like one of the, I think, best tips. When I was learning how to stamp, you take the ink pad and go down on the stamp instead of the other way around. And then Memento ink, that's the ink that we use to, when we're coloring with our alcohol markers, which we call the blends. So this is how it looks when it's done. And I cut it out with a die. I want to show you the colors that I used on the sweet little hummingbird. So for his throat, I just grabbed a dark sweet sorbet. For his belly, this is light soft sea foam. Originally, I thought it kind of like when I looked in the pictures, thank you, Sandy, the belly, and the pictures of the real hummingbirds, live hummingbirds, it looks, I think it had kind of more of a white-ish, off-whitish tone. I'm glad I grabbed this. The reason I'm glad I grabbed the light soft sea foam, it did just add a hint of color, which is what I wanted, instead of leaving it empty. And then for his, let's see, for the brighter green that you see in there, that is dark granny apple green. Those are these on his head and down in through here. And then the rest of him is, and I see him not on camera. The rest of him is done with light and dark Mossy Meadow. And let's see. And then I did add Castella. So let me do that for you. like sparkle, you gotta have a Winkostella. The one thing, make sure, I know you know this, like with, when you're stamping with regular inks, like boho blue, this will, whatever formula is in the Winkostella, it will actually bleed, which I like. You can really see, you can't see it too much on here, but if you go directly Winkostella onto a stamped image, especially with the dark tones, you can blend this beautifully. It almost takes on a watercolor look without really knowing how to watercolor. So there's our little hummingbird, and oh, I did add it on our, I don't know if these are dogwood. That's probably not even the color of a dogwood. That's done with, there's a little bit of pool party in there, and then dark daffodil, and then light and dark mossy meadow. So we're just gonna sparkle this all up. And then I used regular size dimensionals, and then you can see some mini ones on there. Thank you. Thanks, Sandy, and thank you, Shirley. It was fun playing with the set, and it took me out of my comfort zone because, like I said before, I would have never, I have had the same original pack of wild wheat cardstock in my holder that you see behind me. And so, ooh, get that out of the way. And it looks like he is going right down into that flower. Oh, girls, I didn't pay attention. Ah, okay. Oh, it's like riding a bicycle. You don't need these. Oh, Kimberly. You pay attention. You don't need them on the whole thing. This is an adhesive remover. I'm just going to take that. I don't know what I'm going to do about the ones that are behind there. Don't do as I do, not as I say. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. So don't pay attention. You don't want dimensionals all over the whole thing. I thought I was doing a good job and putting them, you know, having them ready for you guys. I need to get that one off. Well, I'm not going to do it while on camera, but anyway, there it is. Here's the original. I hope you like them tonight. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, the boho blue or the sweet little hummingbird card. Both are fun fold cards that you can take. Your DSP, all you would need is like, and if you don't, since you don't have the Thoughtful Expression dies yet, you could use squares or circles or ovals, just add a sentiment, and then flowers or some sort of image. Makes a great sympathy card. All right, thanks, girls. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I'll get there, girls. I want to remind all of you that the last chance product list, that is the retirement list of the items that are in the mini catalog that we're in right now, this one. And you have till January 3rd to place your order for the items that are on the last chance product list. There is a carryover list that are items like that stamp set that I talked about, So Sincere. That stamp set is amazing, and it's being carried over. I'm not sure. I think it'll be in the annual catalog, but we know it will show up in Stampin' Up's line probably sometime next year. So if you have any questions, when your mini and your celebration catalogs start arriving, please post in the group, the Stamping with Kim Dent Facebook group, that yours has arrived, and then let me know what your favorite item is. Next week is Christmas Eve, and so I will not be doing a Facebook Live on Christmas Eve. We'll be celebrating with family. We have baby Vera, who came to church today, which was such a sweet surprise. So first Christmas with baby Vera, and we cannot wait. So if you want to see pictures, just send me a comment. I love sharing pictures of our adorable grandbaby Vera Kimberly. So I won't be live next week, and so I'm not sure if it'll be the week after that, or maybe if I'll pop in, you know, during the week and do a quick card for you, maybe a quick fancy fold card, or maybe another card out of the some of the new products that you're going to be seeing. But I want to wish you all a wonderful and blessed Christmas, and I thank you all for the prayers that you've given me. I wasn't going to do this, but thanks so much for the beautiful handmade cards and your prayers and your text with Mom passing. It's just to know that I'm surrounded by so many friends, near and far, is greatly appreciated. So, God's blessings, Merry Christmas, and I love you all. Bye-bye.